John Cruz here, and I'm fresh back from the St. Lawrence River up there on the New York-Canada border, and that place is absolutely loaded with smallmouth. And I was able to catch just enough to make me have a 39th place finish. Yeah, that was an okay finish. It was a decent finish. Moved me up 2 places in the points. I moved up from 10th to 8th, and ended up having a good event, but not a great one. I caught most of my fish on 2 baits, and they were the missile baits, Warlock jig head, 1/4 ounce with the Fuse 4.4 in green pumpkin purple. And then also, it didn't take long for us to start using the Baby D-Bomb. This is the Baby D-Bomb in candy grass. I had this on a 1/4 ounce jig head, and I was just dragging these two. I was dragging the Baby D-Bomb on 10-pound Vicious Pro Elite fluorocarbon on a bait caster, making long casts and just dragging it along with the current. And then with the Fuse 4.4, I was fishing that on 8-pound Vicious Pro Elite fluorocarbon, and fishing that on a Pinnacle spinning rod, making long casts just like that and drifting it down the same way. And I was making numerous drifts over the same places. I was catching some on a drop crawl and some other baits, and I just kept experimenting. But every time I would make a drift, I would catch 1 or 2 fish on the Baby D-Bomb and the Fuse. So these were the baits by the end of the tournament. I was just alternating between these two, catching a bunch of fish. And now that I've been there and I kind of know what I'm looking for, I can't wait to go back, because I feel like I can dial it in a little bit better. I definitely know the baits that are working, and I can dial in a few more areas, catch a few more 4+ pound fish, because that's what it took. I mean, I had 16 pounds one day. I wasn't even in the money, and then I had 18.5, and then I had 17.5, and that bumped me up to 39th. So if I could have 18 plus each day, be up there in that top 20, having a good event. So that's what it takes up there at the St. Lawrence. And now next week, I'm headed to Detroit to go up there to Lake St. Clair for more big brown smallmouth. And I know what baits I'm going to be throwing. So if I'm catching them, you can pretty much know what I'm going to be fishing with. There are some good largemouth up there, so that could play a factor, but more than likely it's going to be the big smallmouth. We'll have to wait and see.